Listening.
Okay, you believe in the Bible, man?
Yeah, I do.
That's good, man. Do you know who this is right here, my brother? Are you so-called Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever hear that you're a chosen people of God? Did you ever hear that you're a Jew? It's the first time you're hearing it, man. All praises to the Most High for that. You're a chosen people of God. The blacks, Latinos, Hispanics, Mexicans, Colombians, all of those are the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. We are God's chosen people. The reason why they don't want you to know that is because they want us to keep killing yourselves. You see how we live in these inner cities, right? We hate one another. It's because we're under a curse for not obeying God. That's found in the Bible. You go to church?
No, but I've been to church.
You've been to church before? Did they ever tell you what tribe you're from? Your tribe right here, my brother, is a so-called Ephraim. Where's Ephraim at?
Right there.
Right here.
Yeah.
Right here. Do you know what Puerto Rico means?
The rich port.
Rich port. What is a port?
Puerto Rico been to a few days before Puerto Rico too, that's right.
Yes.
It was Puerto Rican first, then it was San Juan, the whole island, then they named San Juan just the capital, and the whole island they renamed it Puerto Rico after.
Do you know what Boricua means?
It comes from the original name of the island, which was Boricua.
But do you know what that means?
There's a native word for Borican instead of Puerto Ricans, which is Puerto Riqueño, but the real true meaning is Boricua.
Okay.
Because the island's name originally was Borican.
That goes back to being noble lord. That's what that means. It's like a the inhabitants of the land of Puerto Rico, right? We have historical books on the people that dwelled in those islands. They had some type of there was a language that they used, but there's a lot of the derivatives of that language go back to Hebrew. They've even found Hebrew stones in the island of Puerto Rico. Okay, I gotta get those books and bring them out here. But your forefathers, they speak Spanish. You got the link? All right, go ahead.
This is the etymology of Borican. The etymology is, the origin of the word. The term Borican comes from the Taíno language, the indigenous people who inhabited the island of Puerto Rico before the arrival of the Spanish.
Hold on.
But originally it was just Africans and Taínos that worked together like a good team. The Africans and the Taínos, they created straw houses, which they call a bohío.
Okay.
And then after the Spaniards came in, it's like how the Europeans came in America and made chaos. That's the same thing
Colonized
Spaniards
it.
did.
Right.
In
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, they colonized the island.
Right. But we got books that go even deeper.
Which is exactly why there's different complexions in Puerto Rico. You get some caramels, light skinned. That's the reason, because when you think of Puerto Rican, it's three races combined into one. There's Africans, Taínos, and Spaniards. That's what makes a Puerto Rican.
Well, this brother has extensive history about the people of the land. They weren't three races. We're gonna give you some information on that. Go ahead.
This is before the arrival of, like you said, the Spanish in 1493, the Spaniards. The name means land of the valiant and noble lord, or land of the great lords. The word Bori alone is sometimes interpreted as the meaning strength or bravery in the related Carib language.
Right. Do you out here? Do you come out here on the weekend on Saturdays?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes?
I live nearby, yeah.
Okay. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring you back the books. There's a book by isn't it Lost Tribes? Lost Tribes, Promised Lands. There's another one of the account of James Adair. There's a few different books, right? But what you find in these books is these gentlemen lived amongst not Puerto Ricans. Before they were called Puerto Ricans, they were Boricuas, right? He studied their languages, the customs, and the traditions that they kept, even the garments that they wore. They wore the garments that the same Jews of the Bible wore. They, like these right here, these are called tassels, right? But they wore these type of things. they didn't know it per se, but their forefathers that left Jerusalem or Syria and came over to these islands from that region, the so-called Middle East, they brought these customs and traditions and they passed them down to their children. But the children forgot about the history, but they still had some of the traditions. That's why when you see the cowboy movies, the cowboys and the Indians, what do the cowboys call God? What's the name they got for God?
Indian.
They say Yo-Hey-Way or Yo-Hawa.
Oh, Yahweh.
That's God's name. God's name is Yahweh. Okay? So they had some of the traditions and customs of their forefathers. They didn't know it. But history is very important. When we come out here, we're not just yelling and screaming at people, right? We're out here actually reading scriptures, but we're giving history, historical references. I'm sorry I don't have all my books. But when you start getting to a lot of these historical books, they give you all the information that they don't teach us in schools. In school, it's all about programming. They want to program you to be a slave, to work for them forever. They don't want you to use your hands. They don't want you to have critical thinking skills. They just want you to continue doing the same cycle in life. Keep calling yourself a nigga, a spick, a wetback. All these terminologies that the colonizer put on us. We stand today as Hebrew Israelites, okay? Or as Jews. The term Jew comes from Judah, the so-called Negroes. That's the tribe that Christ came from. Okay? I don't wanna give you too much information, but this is what we do on Saturdays. We come out here around 12, 1 o'clock. We get into the history. I promise you, the next time you see me out here, I'm gonna have those books for you about your forefathers in Puerto Rico. I promise you that. What's your name, brother?
Omar.
Omar? All right, nice to meet you, brother. Omar, I'm Shamar. Yeah. And I'm sorry, I thought you were shaking
No,
your...
it's all good, man.
Because people be cussing us out and all type of stuff out here, man.
See, because I said the thing is, so some people they can't handle the truth, so they react with aggression.
Yeah,
Sometimes the truth hurts, but the truth needs to be told, you know.
yeah,
Because if we keep being deceived with lies, we're just gonna walk around like lost sheep.
that's
When
exactly
we know
it.
the truth, we get more educated and more prepared. Because trying times is coming. I mean, I'm not religious, but I believe.
Yeah,
I'm a believer. I know that. I mean, look at the world.
yeah.
Really.
You see how they're trying to take away your physical ID and go digital.
Right.
The UK just did that. Barbados, where I was born, they're now switching over to digital ID. They want us to be part of their system, their beast computerized system.
To introduce the new world order.
Yes,
Yeah.
that the Bible prophesied about it. You
That's
know what I
one
mean?
of the things about the Bible that I like. That the one of the favorite stories is Revelation. Because there's so much information in Revelation.
In the Spanish Bible, it's called Apocalypto, right?
Apocalypse.
Apocalypto, yeah.
And then when I used to do maintenance at my job, what I used to do is I used to put like it was like about a 7-hour long video of the Bible, and I would play it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And while I'm cleaning the store and stuff like that, I would listen to the Bible. And I know a lot about Revelations, and
That's beautiful.
I just think it's a lot of ignorant people that they think. Some people even say, "Oh, the Bible is a fairy tale," but I'm like,
Yeah.
"Is it really?" Because when you look at Revelations and then you open your eyeballs
Yep.
and you look around you.
We're living in it.
It's too similar. Like
Yeah.
the Revelations is literally describing to a T exactly what's going on right now. The
Yeah.
confusion, the identity, gender fluidness, all of that.
Yeah, you
God
on point,
created-
brother. That's beautiful.
God created men and women. Anything else is made up nonsense.
Right. All praises to the Most High for that, man. That's a
And they
fact.
get mad because they can't handle the truth, so they make you see like you're a bigot or homophobe or whatever nonsense. But in reality, it's really happening.
Yeah.
And it's and the whole system too, the chip.
Yeah. The mark of the
all
beast.
that, the mark
Yeah.
of the beast, all of that. Trying to get people to be all terrified. Some
Yeah.
churches are compromising their beliefs to accommodate.
Absolutely.
But
Church
people
and state going hand in hand, man.
But people don't need accommodation. People need to wake the hell up.
Yeah.
Really. They don't need accommodation. They need realization.
Absolutely.
Accommodation yeah, we can accommodate, makes us happy for a few moments.
Right.
But then when the disaster strikes, we're nowhere near prepared because we were too busy trying to be accommodating.
Right. The prosperity doctrine is it's no longer working. Did you get any? Did they remember with the shots and everything? Did you end up getting? You had to get them for your
I
job.
only got one.
Okay.
Because once I started hearing things that I'm like, no, I'm not gonna keep going for booster and booster and booster. Well, the next thing you know, people are dropping like flies.
People have been dropping like flies,
And
man.
young at that.
Yeah.
You know,
Myocarditis.
30s, 40s,
Yeah, heart
crazy
conditions.
Stuff that you don't hear before. And I'm like, why? It can't be a coincidence.
Right.
But people just, they're on their own little world.
Yeah.
So
Your wheels are turning, man.
You know, it has to. I mean, I have a son. I explained these things to him.
Yeah.
His mother's part of the pride thing.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm in a little, his mother's part of that. I'm not part of that.
Right.
But I'm not with the mom. So it's like a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Because it's like, he sees what he sees from her, but when I explain it to him, he agrees with what I tell him more than what he sees from his mom.
How old is your son?
He's about to be 13 in January.
So he's a young teenager.
Right.
Yeah, I have teenagers myself, man. My advice would be is to continue doing what you're doing. What you're doing is a good thing, man. You know, you're respectful. He don't disrespect his mother.
Right.
But you know, when he comes into his own, he'll realize the teachings that his father gave him was the right teachings, the teachings in accordance to God. And he will value that, man. Trust me. Just keep at it. Keep your confidence, man. I know it's tough, but it's a hard battling against wickedness. That's what it is. But you know, be as wise as a serpent, as harmless as a dove. So that's what we do it out here, man. It's good. It's a beautiful thing to see that, you know, your mind your spirit is working.
Yeah, you gotta educate yourself. I mean, because this world is not gonna do it, so we gotta find our way.
Right, that's it, brother.
Amen.
All right, I'll see you around. All right. Hey, my assumptions brought me over here.
Yeah. Got a good dialogue.
Yep, that's it. I know Karai, he was there like, yo, Shabar, man. But hey, it is what it is. Let's get a few more scriptures and that'll be it. I like today, man. It was a beautiful
It was a good,
Yeah.
good camp.
Stuff like this keep you motivated, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We want to end whatever y'all want to end out with. All right, no, you know what? Let's get the description of the angel. What you got, sir? Go ahead.
That was coming out. Yeah.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 4 and verse 2. And immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne. And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone. And there was a rainbow round about the throne in sight like unto an emerald.
Not an LGBT rainbow neither.
Now, so this is what a jasper and sardine stone looks like. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's the color of it.
The color of the jasper and sardine stone. See? The Bible is filled with color, man. That's what you want? All right. Come on. Go check.
This is Ezekiel 1, verse 4.
Now we just wrapping up with the physical transfigured beings of the scriptures.
And I looked, and behold, a whirlwind came out of the north, a great cloud, and a fire enfolding in itself.
There you have another cloud. Because remember, Matthew chapter 17, you had this bright cloud that came down that caused Peter to bow down. Go ahead.
And a brightness was about it.
A brightness was about it,
And out of the midst thereof, as the color of amber, out of the midst of the fire.
Right, now you have the color of amber. What's the color of amber? Real quick. Now, a lot of you think in the spiritual realm, right? There's no color. There's color. Everything is colorful, okay? It's like a bright red, amber. Amber is like an orange, yeah. Right. Like what you see, they said the fossils with when you think of the dinosaurs and the fossils and the ants and stuff.
Like in Jurassic Park.
Like in Jurassic Park, right. That type of color. Right, different shades of like orange, yellowish, red color. Go ahead.
Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures.
A what?
The likeness of 4 living creatures.
A likeness. They have 4 different creatures. Go ahead.
And this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man. And every...
Wait, hold on. They had the likeness of a man. Now, a man is what? Like us. They had the likeness of a man. Go ahead.
And every one had 4 faces.
What?
And everyone had 4 faces.
Now, this being that was in the cloud looked like a man. It had multiple creatures in it. And it had 4 faces. Go ahead.
And everyone had 4 wings. And their feet were straight feet.
And they had feet now. Go ahead.
And the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot.
Go ahead.
And they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
And they sparkled like what?
The color of burnished brass.
You have 3 different accounts in the scriptures, maybe 4, where angelic beings or godly beings have brass colored flesh.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, isn't it? And brass is what? A derivative of brown. Now, when you watch these God movies, everybody is white. It's funny. You don't paint the angels with brass colored feet, with woolly hair. Anything that's most of most of the media that you see concerning the Bible does not match the account in the scriptures. I say 95% of it. They don't match the description in the Bible. Go ahead.
And they had the hands of a man under their wings on their 4 sides. And they 4 had their faces and their wings.
They had 4 hands, 4 feet, 4 faces, all under these wings on each of their sides and the wings. Go ahead.
Their wings were joined one to another. They turned not when they went. They went everyone straight forward.
They turned when they went. It means they didn't have to physically turn. They were like floating, and they were moving however they wanted to. Go ahead.
As for the likeness of their faces, they 4 had the face of a man.
A face of what?
Of a man.
They had faces of a man. Go ahead.
And the face of a lion. And on the right side, and they 4 had the face of an ox on the left side.
Right.
They 4 also had the face of an eagle. Thus were their faces, and their wings were stretched upward. 2 wings of every one were joined one to another, and 2 covered their bodies.
Now, I'm going to just fast forward it real quick. This is talking about an angel, an angelic being. The description that is being given is physical. But these beings can go in and out of this realm because they're supernatural. But again, they all have physical attributes that you can actually see. And when the Son of Man returns, he's going to be returning with millions of these very beings that Ezekiel is describing right here. There's endless counts of so-called alien invasions of beings from outer space coming to Earth. The movies are mimicking the scriptures, the prophecies. Now, it may not be scary to you because you go to church and you think angels look like little white babies with blue eyes and blonde hair. But in actuality, these beings right here are what some of the angels look like. However, the Lord constructed them to look like. Those so-called UFOs you see in these videos, those are nothing else but the angels of the Lord. Continue on, Up.
And they went every one straight forward. Whither the Spirit was to go, they went, and they turned not when they went. As for the likeness of the living creatures...
There go that word likeness again, which means like something. Go ahead.
Their appearance was like burning coals of fire.
Right.
And like the appearance of lamps. And went up and down among the living creatures.
Right.
And the fire was bright, and out of the fire went forth lightning.
Now you have fire, lights like burning coal. Go ahead.
And the living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of a flash of lightning.
They went and returned like the appearance of a flash of lightning. Now, when you see these so-called UFO videos, what are they doing? They going in and out of the ocean. They flashing here, flashing there. There's a video where these things are flying next to jets. They going around airplanes. They doing all this type of stuff. Now, is that something you can't physically see with your eye, or is your mind playing tricks on you? These are literal physical beings, but they're supernatural. They can come in and out of this realm as they please. So we're going to stop there. We continue on with this another time. Brother Shamar, this brother Karab, brother Shaquat. We are the children of Zion. Kwam Yasharala. Shalom.
Shalom.